here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's I'm Ghost of Sparta. In this fantastic video, I'll be reviewing the S.H Figuarts Sailor Jupiter Animation Color Edition. We will take a look at accessories, paint apps, sculpt, and articulation. So make sure to stick around. Please leave a like, it really helps out the channel, and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos from me. Check out in the description below for all my social media sites so you can stay up to date with this channel. Make sure to look out for my other videos in the description. There are cards in the upper right hand corner that will lead you to another awesome video. Let's see those size comparisons. Sailor Jupiter, Marvel Legends Deadpool. Sailor Jupiter, S.H Figuarts Goku. Sailor Jupiter, NECA Predator. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys enjoyed the little intro and the size comparison. We're going to take a look at the rest of this figure. So this is the animated color edition. So what they did was they made this, if I guess we're going to make a comparison, it would be kind of like what they do with the Dragon Ball Z figures when they have a con exclusive coming out. This figure, the figure for the Dragon Ball Z figures, will go by the paint apps of the actual animation and not the manga. Usually the figures that come out are as of the manga. So you can tell that this figure is a lot brighter. I did see some pictures of the original, and I believe the original also came with a little bit more accessories. But this figure looks nice. The only thing, first gripe right off the back, is this figure can't stand on its own to save its life. I mean, if you're gonna sculpt some heels onto a figure, you know, make sure they can walk, you know. This figure cannot stand. You are definitely 100% of the time gonna have to use the stand that's provided. I mean, I barely got it to stand and boom, it falls. But let's take a look at all the sculpt work that we were provided with this beautiful, beautiful rendition of Sailor Jupiter, since we're doing a review here. And so we can see that the hair, very nice brown color, very animated brown. You can see there's also, this figure is also, the ponytail here is also on a ball joint, so you can move it, articulate it if you want. They also added some detail here with this little ponytail holder, or liga, or, you know, scrunchie, whatever girls use to call this. And I also want to let you guys know, the weebs in the back, please calm down. I know what you're waiting for. It's not going to happen. Maybe it's going to happen, I don't know, but just calm down, just wait your turn. And, you know, when we get to the articulation, then you'll be able to have a portion of the video where you can pause it. So just wanted to throw that out there. Remember, this channel is for the adult collector, not for any younger collectors out there. This is for adults and adults only. So the sculpt work of this uniform looks great. I mean, you can't, they got the pleated skirt, they got the pleats right. I see that it's kind of, you know, wishing across the way, so that way it gives mobility, because this is a pretty tough plastic. It's kind of like the Bulma one. You can move it out of the way, you know, to be able to get her to pose. But it does, you know, hinder the posing a little bit, because it's not going to give you the full range, because it's going to be pushing down on it, and slowly the leg will go down. Let's see here. The shoes look great. They have the nice little stitching on, or the shoelaces for their high heels. But like I said, I wish they would have been able to make it so this figure could stand. I believe that's a big hindrance for that, because you can barely get some nice poses. I'm going to be showing at the end of the video some poses that I got with this figure. And then look at those eyes. I mean, they really know how to get the eyes in there. It looks so beautiful, the eyes. I don't know why my camera went out of focus, but the eyes are painted beautifully. And there's about 3 other faceplates that this figure comes with that we'll go over. We have the bow here that's sculpted, and the paint looks great. It's nice and bright. I mean, it gives you the essence of a nice figure, and also a little that you know that this is from a cartoon. It just gives you that. We have sculpted earrings on the faceplate here. There's also the sculpted tiara on the top of her head. Hope you guys are picking that up. We also got a little choker as well. But yeah, I mean, the paint apps, the sculpt look great. I mean, I give this figure, I'd have to say like a B-, like a really low B, because the fact that it can't stand on its own really hinders the figure, in my opinion. But now that we have gotten the sculpt, the paint apps out of the way, let's take a look at how well this figure can articulate. It moves up, moves down, swivel, arm rotation, hinge, bend at the elbow, swivel, in, diaphragm joint, back, forward, thigh to side, waist swivel, leg kicks up, leg kicks back. You have Sailor Jupiter's beautiful spread. Bend at the knee, swivel, hinge. Now that we're at the accessory portion of Sailor Jupiter, we're looking at the fact that she has 6 pairs of hands. Now, granted, is a pair that are two different hands, one's for the left, one's for the right. It's like a pointing gesture hand and a slightly clawing hand, but they're all nice. They're painted white. I mean, there's not much to say about them, but you do get 6 pairs, so you can able to articulate her and pose her in a lot of different poses, so that way you can utilize these hands. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the Sailor Scouts are able to interchange hands if there's a hand that maybe came with a different Sailor Scout that you can use. So let's go to the faceplates. So Sailor's Jupiter comes with a total of 4 faceplates. We have a nice, smirking, looking straight at you faceplate. We have one that's mouth open, probably announcing attack or screaming. And then we have a nice joyful smiling faceplate. And then on the far right, we have a nice stern, upset faceplate. Now the paint apps on these faceplates are beautiful. You can see the gold is very vibrant. You can see the green gem in the center of the tiara. We also see the colors of the eyes are also green, and they were able to get this detail down so fantastically. It looks so delicious. I mean, you can't go wrong with an S.H Figuarts. I've been reviewing them for years already, and I can't get enough of these figures. Let's go to my final thoughts of this review. So there's one accessory I did forget to mention, is that she comes with her, I guess this is some kind of weapon she uses. I haven't seen Sailor Moon in such a long time, but she also gets this lightning rod, because I believe her special abilities has to do with electricity. So she gets this. It's just you swap out the bangs like you would swapping out the bangs of like a S.H Figuarts Goku, and you place this right there instead. And then she has that. I'll also post a picture of her actually using it in a pose. But this figure is great. Like I said, I still give it still stays as a B- due to the fact that the figure can't stand on its own. This figure is meant to be using a stand, not a stando, a stand, which is hoisting her up as we speak here. The figure's paint apps, the sculpt, I mean, they're pretty much using the same sculpt from before. I don't think there's anything new on that. I mean, I have the old Sailor Moon. I don't know, it looks exactly the same. I mean, they just all painted differently with the new paint, but I know the original ones came with a little bit more. I don't think they gave you the same amount of accessories as they did the originals. I could be wrong. You guys can let me know in the description below if you guys had the first issued ones. Let me know if they came with more accessories than these ones. But with all that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying the posing that I was able to get out of this figure, and it's very enjoyable and very fun. I'm pretty sure I can get a lot more poses out of it, with other figures. And once I get the whole crew and I review the whole crew, the whole Sailor Scouts, you'll be able to see that you'll be able to get them in every single pose that they enacted in the show. Well, with all that being said, like I said, I give this figure a B, B-. So make sure if you guys want to pick this one up, you should get them fast, because I know there's a lot of Sailor Moon fans out there. Once myself, as me as myself, I'm just talking all kinds of gibberish because I'm just so excited. But I myself is a big fan of Sailor Moon, so I got my set. I actually got 2 sets, so make sure to pick up these fast. With all that being said, guys, I will see you guys on the next review.